Come on, man. You got the Tetris song. You gotta start heading on. You gotta start heading on. Don't mind me. I'm just totally raving out to the Tetris rave mix.
Is your mic all right?
It's like I said, I'm raving out. You do understand the term raving out, correct?
It sounds to me like you stuck your mic in a static filter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Because what happened was I was just totally bouncing around to the beat of Tetris Hardcore Remix by DJ Techno.
Hello, Will.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm currently in Anamnes Niter.
Shh. I know where you are. I was just watching his stream. Come on.
Oh man, you know there's nothing funnier when you try to go live on Facebook, and you're trying to stream it to a private group, and you realize you're streaming to your public Facebook page.
Well, I mean,
Your stream is muted, by the way.
What?
No, my tab's muted.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't think so. I checked my levels. My levels were fine.
Okay, but so why is your Discord mic sound like absolute terrible, but the stream mic does not?
Because
they work off different mics.
Yeah, I have two different mics. Really?
Yes, but
Will, how does my is my Discord mic okay?
As far as I can tell.
let me reconnect.
Yeah, that might be it.
Okay, try now.
Testing.
You still sound like you're in a blender. Static. Or something.
Nah, he sounds fine to me.
I don't know. I'll try reconnecting in 1 second.
I don't know. You sound like you're just talking through static. 'Cause I don't understand why.
Hey, so technically I'm on the Stormblood Manderville quests, right?
No.
Which one am I in?
ARR.
Oh, okay. I'm still on the okay.
It's a really, really long side quest, Jess. The side quest line. Okay.
Got it.
You'll know when you get to Heavensward.
Oh, okay.
And you'll know when you get to Stormblood.
Yeah, they do something at the end of each expansion's Hildebrand quest line so that you know it's
Okay.
the end of that one.
All right, I'm gonna disconnect real quick, then reconnect. All right, let's try that.
There we go. That's
Okay.
better.
That's
You
good.
sound exactly the same.
Not to me. You sound entirely different.
You know what, operator? I sound different to you, and for some odd reason, in this moment, that is all that matters. And now that moment's gone, so it doesn't matter
Yeah.
anymore.
In this moment in time.
For this one moment in time, when we fulfill our destiny, oh,
So, I my character is a little bit more broke than I have been in a while. Instead of about having 500,000 gil, only have about 92,000.
Uh-huh. What was that?
Because,
Was
and
that?
I'm sure operator will understand this, that I bought a bunch of Neo-ish Guardian gear off the market board.
Why did you buy a bunch of Neo-ish Guardian gear if you're not a Savage Raider?
It's Whitney Houston.
Because
Okay.
I was told to get it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You don't need it.
There,
But
1
I'm
second.
sure that I'm sure that the person who crafted it and put it on the market board appreciates my purchase.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. They are very grateful to you.
And they're
Because you've
laughing
given them
all
several
the way
million
to the
gil.
bank.
Well, and I mean,
Uh-huh.
in theory, I have the capability to craft the stuff so long as I can find the materials. Because I have a level 80 weaver, a level 80 goldsmith, and a level 75 leather worker that is going to be a level 80 leather worker as soon as I can manage it.
I'm sorry.
what
I
item
have to.
level-
I have to interject. I have to interject. I have to repeat what Boredom put in chat. He said, "Managed to get myself sick, so I can't watch the lads do push-ups. So gotta make you do it." I do apologize, Boredom. I still am not doing push-ups because of my hand. I probably need about another 3 weeks. So we will rock 10 kettlebell raises instead. Okay? I know that you've approved that, so that's just what we're going to do. So while we're loading in, we're going to rock those right now.
So, well, what item level are your crafters again?
Item level?
Yeah, what item level are your level 80 crafters?
I want to say 430.
Okay, and is that high quality gear?
I'm in the middle of a dungeon right now. I can't check.
Mm-hmm. So if that's not high quality pentamelded gear, there's a 0% probability that you're going to be able to craft any Neo-ish Guardian gear.
Okay. So I feel better about not trying.
All right.
You still don't need it for the content that you do, unless you decide you want to start doing Savage.
Sounds good, Boredom.
There is always the opportunity, because with my FC. But yeah.
Consider me something almost resembling impressed.
Oh boy, I always die on this boss. Very, very early in the fight.
That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yeah, you can join Discord tonight, Irish. That's fine. Gotta stay clear of them bombs. Bomb, 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 bomb.
You can't say bomb on an airplane, Farrell.
Oh, man. Oh. Good old Meet the Parents.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Nice. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Irish.
So was it Will, I think it was, that was talking about the Final Fantasy VII being like 3 hours? Or something or other?
I don't know. Who did say that? Was it... I don't think it was Artemis.
Said Will.
Will might be in a fight right now.
Yeah, it was Will that said that. Okay.
Yes, I am in a fight. What's up?
Because I am here.
Talking about how you're saying about. See, you read somewhere that was supposed to be 3 hours of content.
Is someone talking?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's got to be glitch.
Irish.
I said I am here.
Yeah, I thought I heard you.
I was trying to make an All Might type entrance.
That's fine. You kind of talked at the same time Irish did, and I'm just like, I thought I heard a female.
Wait, Irish is here? Irish has been talking?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Irish. Yeah,
Hi.
he was asking you, Will. He was asking if you were the one that mentioned that the Final Fantasy VII demo had 3 hours worth of content on it.
I thought I'd read somewhere that it had 3 hours, but you know, partly since I can't remember where it was that I read that, you know, I
Well, you're also the one that thought that Midgard was the end of the first disc.
Ye-
no, I never said that Midgard was the end of the first disc. I'm saying that that's where the remake, the first episode of the remake, would be ending
Ah,
once they get out of Midgard.
yeah, I think Midgard is the end of the first first game, if I remember.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I never got to play Final Fantasy VII.
Honestly, I do recommend it if you find it on sale under $10. And
It is on
that's
$10 right now on PlayStation Store.
yeah.
I got it on Switch for $7 on the I'm trying to think of the words. I'm struggling with the words right now. Oh my gosh. What is
Hey,
that?
Hey, Irish, something's going on with your microphone, dude.
Why?
You're getting some sort of a feedback loop.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Usually I'm the one that gets the feedback loop.
But yeah, I mean, I bought Final Fantasy VII on the Switch, and I still have my original PS1 copy.
Oh dang.
I actually played Final Fantasy VII on PC, on a HP Compaq PC. Yeah,
Oh
let's
my
say Chocobo Racing was running at a very smooth 5 frames per second.
What the?
Like,
It was
Well, that-
glorious.
oh gosh.
And
Like-
and Tifa's roulette was so easy to nail the best hits every single time, because it was rolling at about 5 frames per second as well. It wasn't rolling.
Isn't it supposed to be faster?
Not when your PC was a piece of garbage when you were 12. I'm talking about late 90s here. That's
oh
the
no.
That's the time frame I'm talking about. Back when Eidos did the PC versions of Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
I forgot there were PC versions of the.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, they existed, because that's the only way I was able to play it, because I didn't have a PS1.
I had a PS1, but my parents forbid me from playing it
Why?
because they apparently religious.
They apparently
reasons?
didn't like the honeybee.
Oh, man, the honeybee in the remake. Oh.
I don't like the design of the Cobalt in the new remake.
I am totally going to be dreading that part. I'm going to be dreading that part.
Like what they did with the Cobalt and the Chocobo. I'm like, what's wrong with you? This is like a step backwards
Yeah.
from the awesomeness that is Chocobos.
Mm.
Stupid.
Let's see here.
This is making me. the game is making me want to throw it right now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shenanigans. Shenanigans! Joy and reporter Babe are just backing away very slowly.
Oh no.
There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead to such a calm and composed individual to lose his grip on that fiery torch. Hold my root beer. We're gonna have
I'm
some
trying to-
fun.
I was thinking something else. I'm sorry.
Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Now hold my beer. Whee! It's flying! Oh, boy. Oh, what have we here?
Oh, you're at that part.
Everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
It's a good.
I am sorry. The twitching. Oh. Could this be another challenge from the fiend? Epic camera rotation pan. Another epic camera rotation pan.
Another
Sure.
facial expression from Hildy that doesn't make humanly possible sense.
No, right now Joy is just like, kill me now. Why did I get suckered into this again? Why am I even here? Doubtless it is just the idle ravings of some madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah! There are 2 more pages!
Not 2 more pages.
They're like the 2 worst stealth people on the face of the planet. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenge, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But when we talk about another victim, the final page holds the answer, no doubt. No doubt? Good band.
Oh, I haven't heard of that band ever.
Oh, I'm a big No Doubt fan. Tragic Kingdom, best album they ever did. Everything else beyond that
Trapped
is
in the
absolute
box.
garbage.
You know, I do not remember, like, the names of...
Tragic Kingdom was the one that they had their big hits on, their first big hits with.
Yep, Spiderweb and Excuse Me, Mister.
Oh, I used to have that CD. It's somewhere still in the apartment.
I definitely have that CD.
I mean, it may the title may or may not have been a reference to the happiest place on earth.
It is a reference to the happiest place on earth because the trombonist was from my hometown, and they are all from the OC. That means Orange.
No,
I mean,
Mr. Boredom.
Orange County.
They were from a show on UPN and then the CW.
The OC refers to Orange County.
Oh,
No, achoo!
oh no.
What? Oh, crap. She's just like, what is she doing? She's just like turned around from everyone. No!
She can't watch.
No! Hadouken! Wah! No! Oh! Where's your sonic speed, Mr. Manderville Man?
This is slow-mo.
I love this one. I'm sorry. And
Uh-oh.
the facial expressions are also great.
Hit the deck! Ooh! Bonk. And the winner of the broom challenge is...
Not Hildebrand.
No, I mean, look at that awesome Earth's gravitational pull with the moon. Look at that. torch is standing straight up on his dome. His lettuce is
But
the
for
best
how
torch.
long?
His lettuce,
How long?
his head lettuce is the best torch holder on the face of the planet.
No, it's not made of super glue.
Choo!
Although I don't know how you get your hair to stay up like that.
That's a shark in a barrel. I just realized that's a shark in a barrel.
Well, haven't you ever always wanted a barrel of sharks?
Well, I have a cute little shark right here. Hi. This is Sharka. Sharka the shark.
Today I actually
And please
met
verify for me that that is a shark of appropriate age and is not a minor.
Hey, I just had a growth stunt, okay? Jerkface.
I just want to make sure that he is not an infant.
He is not an infant. He's just chibied.
Speaking of sharks, I actually managed to get the shark minion today.
You know what that means.
That you need to get the shark.
Baby.
No.
Took off my headset.
Shark baby. Shark
Dude, you're killing me, man.
This is what happens when you're a father of a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. They were during that time. I even have a shirt to prove it.
Oh.
Boredom. It's like, no, please no. Okay. Can someone notify Will he can put his headset back? I'm done. I'm all done. I promise. I will be a good boy, Scout's honor.
I actually am very Where's...
Oh. his clothing went exploding
Is it
again.
safe?
It's safe.
Yeah, safe. It's safe.
His
done.
clothing went exploding again.
It does that many times.
That is a recurring theme.
Yeah. He is me.
Man, he loves his clothing so much he kicks him off in a fit of joy.
A fit of joy, yeah?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Okay. So... I'm surprised at how fast the Blue Mage can level if you actually do it right. Oh no.
Vigilance, yes. Vigilance is the order of the day. Hey, midget, what's up?
Midget.
Well, he can't call every Lalafell a potato.
Oh, hey, Irish, welcome back, man. They're ruined. Ruined!
It could be baby potato doo 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 doo.
We stopped that line of insulting Will.
He's not a
What's with
potato.
the do-do-do? What? Huh?
Don't worry about it, Will. Don't worry about it.
I want some nachos.
They're nachos.
How dare you?
I have some cheese dip with bacon, diced bacon, chopped into it, and like a bag of tortilla chips.
As long
Does
as
that
it's
count
not,
as nachos?
as long as it's not Bako bits, please let it not be Bako
No,
bits.
no. This is like actual bacon
Aw.
that I put in the microwave and then diced.
Is that a fish? I'm getting hungry. I'm sorry. I have to share this. I would ask how he survived an explosion at point blank range, but something tells me that's one more mystery better left unsolved.
Probably.
He's just got Daffy Duck syndrome.
Bugs Bunny
No,
syndrome.
Daffy Duck syndrome. No. Okay. Hold
Daffy
on.
Duck
Rabbit
syndrome.
season.
Duck season, fire!
No, hold on. We're doing this. We're doing this. I'm going to show you one of the best.
Yes, boredom. Microwaved bacon. It had already been pre-cooked. I was just heating it up, and then after I pulled it out of the microwave, I realized there's not much I can do with this. Dice it and put it in something.
Oh.
Well, actually, you can cook raw bacon in the microwave.
You can. It
But
just
it
takes a long time. Where is it?
And you got to do it a specific way because
Here it is. Right here.
Oh no.
The Daffy Duck resume. August 1963 to November 1967. Jumped around a lot and went woo 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 woo.
Is it working?
Yes, it is. January 6, 1968 to September 1983. Jumped around a lot and went woo 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 woo. October 1984 to the present. After a short stint in politics, jumped around a lot and went woo 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 woo. Special skills. Can be blown away by shotgun at close range without dying. Jumping around a lot.
Jumping around a lot.
My dad used to have the Tearaway Far Side calendars. He had that like every year they were around.
Mm-hmm.
Those were glorious.
One of my favorites was the kid entering the school for the mentally inclined, and he was pushing on the pull door.
Yes. There was one good one. So my father's name is Doug. So there's one where there's a man walking by a fence and there's a sign that says "Beware of Doug," and there is a dude standing behind a tree. Oh man.
That's just great comedy right there.
Heck yes, it is. Farsight is blessed comedy. All right.
There was a point in which my brother was in the hospital for a nice long stint. I think his appendix burst or something. This was like when he was in like 6th grade or something. But anyways, so my parents asked, wait, let me go ahead and start over before my brain gets tongue-tied. They asked me if I wanted to go visit. And then I was like, yeah, sure. And of course, they realized into the visit that the entire reason that I want to go visit my brother is so I can sit and read the Far Side book that someone had gifted him for his stay in the hospital.
Nice.
They're like, wait, you're only here to read that book? Yeah? That's not why you come visit your brother.
So.
But have you read this? This is funny. And of course, at my age now, I'm kind of curious. How much did I understand of the Far Side in 4th grade?
You did not. I can guarantee it. Far Side was on a whole nother level of comedic existence.
I mean, there was some stuff I got, I'm sure, but did I understand it fully and properly? No.
What happened? My phone died. I missed something fun.
Oh, Will decided to visit his brother in the hospital only so he could read a Far Side comic book that his brother got. Which I don't find anything wrong with that. That's perfectly fine in my book.
Which I have a Gwenpool comic somewhere. But nobody wants to... Do you know of Gwenpool?
Don't know much about comic books, honestly.
Honestly, I probably know the most about comic books of those of us in here, and Gwenpool is after my time.
I like Gwenpool.
So I mean, basically, it's Gwen Stacy as Deadpool.
Yes.
No, not really. It's about a girl who comes from our universe. That someone gets transported to our universe, well, from our universe to the comic book universe, so she knows everybody's
Power and stuff.
her power is knowing what weaknesses are, what good stuff. Also, she has guns.
Alright, so we are to Aleport. For ale. Ale.
Or Port.
Port!
Not
Well, I mean,
port.
isn't that a type of wine or something? I don't know.
Port is a type of wine, yes.
I don't know my wines. You
don't
know.
drink wine, so yeah.
Oh,
Whatever
I
you
know a lot about wine. Especially when you have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. I swear, you put them in a car for 10 minutes, they swear they've gone 1,000 miles.
So the I think what I know about wine is that if you buy a cheap Cabernet, don't do that. It tastes like you're drinking leather.
Just don't buy one.
Why would anybody want to drink leather?
I don't know. It tastes like leather. And
Hey,
it dries up your mouth.
people drink Malta Goya. That
I
stuff's
don't
the
know what
most.
that is.
My question is, how do you know what leather?
Everyone's licked leather once, dude. Come on, man.
It tastes the way that leather smells. Is the best I can describe it.
Let's see here.
I'm trying to decide on what class to level. I'm not sure which one I want to level.
Let's see here.
I would show you my. Wait. I have a Lullafell. I could probably just level my Lullafell.
Let's see here. To the Isles of Umbra.
I'm still trying to think. Who would tell Will that's 3 hours long?
What?
Probably a news source.
What's 3 hours long?
Final Fantasy VII remake demo.
Well, someone I guess told Will that the Final Fantasy VII remake demo was 3 hours, and I streamed it about.
Depends.
It was a couple hours ago, about 4 hours ago, and it only took me about an hour.
Oh, I could probably turn that into 3 hours.
You could.
I was actually trying to explore everything I could and like take my time. It still only took me about 52 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so going back and forth on whether or not I want to pre-order that thing.
I already did.
I know.
I can't afford to.
I
you
probably
know-
could, but it's
I
kind of
pre-ordered
like,
the deluxe edition.
oh yeah, I'm not willing to go deluxe on that one. Cause it's like I feel like I probably could pre-order it, but then the other part of me is like, I swear that game is going to sell like gangbusters, and then like 3 months after it comes out, it's gonna drop like $20 in price or something like that.
It probably will.
So it's not gonna be like 1.5 plus 2.5 for Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no! Oh no! No! I know that. I know this is totally brand new content and all that stuff. I'm just thinking about, the amount of hype that's going to be around it. And then you're going to get a lot of people that are going to buy it, and then they're going to return it within, like, a month or two.
Oh, okay.
Because they're gonna be done with it.
Yeah, they'll be done with it, and they're just like, okay, whatever. Move on to the next thing.
I remember working in a video game store when
Alright.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night came out. And one second.
Ips.
Everything goes. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Hildy.
Oh no.
Oh.
I let the tank die.
Dang it, Will. Stop that.
No, not the tank. Hey, did the tank use mitigations though?
I don't know.
If he didn't, he deserves to die. At least once.
I would assume they did. I don't know.
As the white mage main. Boy, does it make me mad when tanks do not use mitigations and pull way too much.
Well, I'm a white mage main, and I have no idea what you're talking about. So that proves to you how horrible of a healer I am.
Am I the one that gets irritated when the tank runs way ahead of the entire party?
Oh, I think you're in good company with Operator.
Yeah, that's going to depend entirely on if the tank is running ahead to pull more, or just running ahead because you. I don't want to be healed.
I'm not quite sure. It was a Dark Knight, and we were in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, first off, that's already not there. When I saw that it was a Dark Knight, I'm like, oh no. And then we were in. I gotta like double check what's coming out. It's been a while. And we were doing Stone Vigil hard. And we ran ahead, pulled 20 mobs, ran way ahead of me in DPS, and died, and then left the party. Yeah. And then we had to wait for a new thing.
I'm fairly certain you can pull like that in that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's what? I have no idea. It was impossible to heal him because he kept on moving. Like, I couldn't stop to hit the. Even with Swift Cast, he was still out of my range for some reason. And then he died. I wasn't happy. But that's beside the point. Let's go back to the fun of Hildy.
Woohoo!
Whee! And also, I leveled my blue mage up today. Up 10 levels.
All right, Hildy, let's pull your nuts out of the sand. Wait, what?
That sounded so wrong. That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, I want to level blue mage as well. I can never figure out how to get the last 10 levels.
What are
Get a
the-
buddy to go take you and power level.
That's the big problem!
What? What the?
Will got triggered.
Yeah.
Somebody doesn't have any friends.
Oh.
I would be willing to take you.
Pobrecito, ya no le tiene un amiguito. Ya le quiere hacer más levels con su blue mage. Y no sé las palabras en español.
Harold,
Pobrecito.
I've told you once, I've told you a million times. I do not know Portuguese.
That's okay.
I
I'm
think
I'm
that was
speaking.
I'm pretty sure that's Spanish.
That's the
actually.
joke. That's the joke.
I get it. I
That was a
get it.
bad ripoff of Despacito.
Eh, Meanwhile, I understood every single word.
Right?
And I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
like,
it was a bad ripoff of Despacito. Oh my gosh, if you have some time, look up the YouTube video for this burrito, a parody of Despacito. It's so
That just
good.
sounds amazing already.
It
Have
is
you seen I Love-
fantastical.
Have you seen I Love Speedos?
No.
Yes. It's
Oh
it's-
no! Wait,
yeah.
no. I have. Now that I'm thinking about it, oh, it's so good. It's so
Have
funny.
you ever seen what is that video called? Will Ferrell and Pearl
Oh, the
the
landlord.
Yeah.
Go home, Pearl. You're drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm just buzzed.
My
I throw you out on street. Come on,
I
Pearl.
want my money
I just-
now.
I just- Give me my money, B. Oh, Pearl, I swear, I'll get you the money.
Hey, I want money now.
That's all right. That's a classic one between my wife and I. That's a classic one.
It's
There's
actually
certain
funny.
ones that my wife and I would just quote to each other just for no good reason. That's one of them.
I'm assuming that that's it's even funnier coming from what I'm assuming is a 3-year-old.
Yes.
Eh,
No, it's a 2-year-old. It's a 2-year-old. My 3-year-old is a heck of a lot more explicit. Not explicit, but like more verbose. Like she can, because that's just the say this, and she'll say it. So I'm pretty certain the girl is high 2, maybe low 3s.
I have a younger cousin, and she is four, I think, about to turn 5 this year, and I love her to death. But the fact that her mom sent me a Snapchat my aunt sent me a Snapchat of my aunt singing, okay, and her 4-year-old daughter comes over, covers her mom's mouth and says, "Stop singing! You're hurting my ears." It's awful, is what she said.
Oh man.
That's when you know you should just stop taking those singing lessons.
I'm not sure if it's my aunt. My dad has actually been my dad took a music appreciation class, and he failed hard because of one reason. He's tone deaf.
Oh, that sucks.
I had to do his homework for him because he couldn't tell the pitch differences.
Oh. Yeah, I took a I took a general ed music class while I was at BYU, and I'm just like, I don't know one Gregorian chant from the other. I'm sorry.
You think you have to take multiple music courses?
The one thing that I actually
jobs about music.
the thing that makes me really the one thing that made me really happy, and I've been scouring YouTube for something like that, but I haven't found quite that. There is a have you ever watched what is that one with the kid that has the magical powers, and he's a rich boy, and he has a robot, and he
What is this? A cartoon? An anime? What?
It's a Netflix series.
I don't know.
Kids obsessed with Toblerones.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
not
even
ringing a bell.
No.
Like some kind of exorcist of some kind. Gosh, what is it? I think it was called Neo Yokio. Or something.
Yeah, not ringing a bell for me.
What was I going with this? There was a reason, but I just can't remember that reason now because I was too busy trying to remember the name of the Netflix anime.
Son of a bee!
We were talking about funny things, but I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, Farrell, are you gonna be doing a stream of the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, or are you just gonna do it by yourself?
I'm uncertain at this point. I think I will probably stream it. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it Saturday night. Depends on how I feel like after my race.
You need
do
to.
then, I'll be in. I'll try to be.
You need a sponsorship from some kind of taco place.
I
Taco
wish.
Bell.
Oh man, I would love to get a sponsorship from Taco Bell. Are you kidding me? Except it would totally ruin my triathlon physique.
Hashtag Reaper Ranch fries.
Ugh.
You can send me any perks they give you.
Yeah, me and Will take the perks.
You'll take the hit for me, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You're true pals. You're true pals.
mean-
5-layer.
I mean, so long as my car window will open.
5-layer beefy burrito.
I don't know if you were there that night, Glitch, but there was a night Will tried to go to Taco Bell for food, and his window literally could not roll down, so he had to shamefully just drive away.
You know, why couldn't you just get out of the car and...
It's cold.
And it was like midnight.
I had to be in a car to order because you can't just walk up to a drive-through window.
Ooh,
No, I mean, like, why didn't you just open the door?
their faces.
When I worked at Timmy's, I actually did have
You-
to do that.
You can't just you can't.
Yeah,
It
they
wouldn't
do
work
not.
like that, Glitch.
Yeah, they don't like it when you just walk up to the drive-through window. They do not like that at all.
No.
They don't even
depends
like
on-
it when you ride up on a bicycle.
I can ride my
A
bike.
a motorcycle is a little bit different, but yes.
Yeah, but when I first
I'm
Timmy's,
joining the crew.
What's
I
Timmy?
had
Is-
someone walk up to the window.
You
What
guys,
is it?
does somebody have a hot mic or something? There's like a noise in the background. It's like really, really low.
I'm
I
not
don't-
sure.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything either.
Me neither.
Yeah, nothing's getting picked up in the Discord. Because when someone's speaking or there's enough noise for it actually to be heard, the green ring surrounds the profile in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get out of this dungeon, I'll put Discord up and so I can watch, see if I can figure out where
Well,
the
I'm-
noise is coming from.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now, and no one else besides people that are actually talking. Like earlier when Irish was having that weird feedback issue, his profile had the green ring around it all the time during the feedback loop.
Green ring of death.
Irish?
No, it's not Irish right now. It's not his right now.
No, that was my other headset.
There it is again.
Mm. That sounded like Irish actually speaking and then just poof, poof, or breathing. Or something.
Iris is in voice chat.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wow.
Has he said anything?
Yes,
Yes,
he's
I'm
been
speaking right now.
He just
So
said something.
quiet.
He's a little
Oh.
quiet, but
All I'm hearing is like a low background buzz.
What the heck?
wait, you seriously haven't been hearing Irish this entire time?
If he's been talking, yes.
He has been talking.
Maybe.
Wow.
I think, Will, that might be on your side. I think what you need to do is to let me think. I
Leave and
think you
join.
should just be able to right click. Yeah, you can right click Irish's profile and then the user volume, you can drag it up so it's louder. That will solve your problem. Here, let me get rid of that big old.
Sorry. Dang it.
Maybe.
I'm crafting and I'm getting mad.
Let's see.
I'm like legit starting to get mad. Anybody need crafting things while I'm doing this?
None that I know of.
I can't do high level stuff anymore. But I thought I may offer.
All right, we're looking for gloves.
End of
I-
gloves.
Oh?
Gloves.
Mandragoras!
I can't quite put my finger on it.
Oh?
Those guys look like Pikmin from Pikmin.
Nah, they're Mandragoras.
Mandragoras, you mean?
Mandragoras! I like to use the .hack pronunciation. Fine, thank you. That's how they
I
say.
was
That's how they said
I
it
was-
in .hack GU.
I was almost tempted to
Which
make an
volume?
alt earlier this week.
All of
for
them?
Oka.
Ooh, look at those well-rounded pecs. The game is afoot.
I totally misheard you. I thought you said the gay is afoot. Like,
No, the
What?
game. Game.
you just lost the game. I know that's like super old at this point.
Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball?
The purple one.
I say the blue one.
All right. Ugh. Gotta go back to Wineport.
Wine fork. I'm planning on staying up all night.
As much as I would love to, I think I'm only gonna. I think, yeah. I actually woke up pretty late this morning. Well, late for me is 6:30. So I totally messed
How-
up my workout this morning.
How do you
For me, is like 12.
how do you wake up that early?
You mean how do I wake up at 5 a.m. to ride my bike most mornings?
Yeah.
Because it's feral.
Because I have to. Because I can't work out at any other time of the day.
Why?
Because it's feral.
I have
Kids.
a full-time job. I have 2 kids and a wife, and I teach an hour and a half of swim lessons every day. And
You are a very busy person.
He streams.
and I stream. Yeah. And I have 2 full-time church, not full-time church callings, but I have 2 major responsibilities in my church. One of my responsibilities is literally taking care of anything technologic in a 3-city area, so it's about a 30-minute driving radius.
Are they
And-
like? Are they full of old people?
Yes. well, it's so in our religion, a congregation is called a ward, and then multiple wards or congregations are grouped together in what's called a stake. So, my calling or one of my duties in my church is being in charge of all the computers for all the congregations within a stake. So I deal with computers, TVs, media systems, and the building security systems.
So
So-
IT
That
department.
sounds like it's awful.
It's not that bad. That's actually pretty easy in terms of jobs and actual demands on your weekly time. It's actually pretty easy. I just someone calls me up and says, "Hey, we have an issue with our computer." I go over and literally solve it in like 10 minutes. But
Uh.
but the biggest demand on my time, though, is our religion's very deep in genealogy. So we do a lot of genealogy work, and there's a genealogy library that's got like 10 computers, and it's all run by people over the age of 80. So
Oh no.
yeah, so that one's fun. There literally was a time about a month ago. So sometimes my work has me driving all over California measuring pools for competitions. And so I'm in a pool up in Northern California, and I get a call saying, "Hey, we got a problem with our printer." "Oh, what's the problem with the printer?" It's making a barking noise."
Are these shirts?
"Your printer is making a barking noise." Yeah, it kind of is.
Are you sure it's not a dog?
How?
Yeah. That's
How?
what I just said.
I was like, how is a printer making a barking noise? I'm racking my brain. I'm thinking, okay, what mechanical error might make a barking noise? I'm just like, what?
A dog.
Yeah. No. It's definitely not a dog. Nobody brings dogs into that area. And there's no... It's in an area that's pretty far away from other residential dwellings. So the possibility of there being a dog near the premises are really slim.
How about a parrot that can sound like a dog?
It's a
No.
human parrot. Okay, so anyway, so I told them, I was like, well, I'm in Northern California. I'm flying back later today. It's, you know what? It's on the way home. I can stop by and check it out. So I go by, and first off, they're like, "Oh, this computer doesn't have internet. This computer doesn't have internet." The Ethernet cable was pulled 1/4 of an inch out from the switch box. I'm like, well, congratulations, you got internet again. There you go. That's like 90% of the issues for that place. But then,
oh my God.
so then I'm like, okay, so let's check out this printer barking issue. So then I push the button and I hear this bark. I was like, oh my gosh, this thing just barked.
What?
What? How? Oh, wait a minute.
What
So
is
I was
it?
like, okay, send something else to print again. So then they sent something else to print, and it just printed. It didn't make the sound. I'm like, okay, let me look at something. And I figured out it was because it makes a little noise whenever it wakes up. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
like nighttime.
well, it's just a little whoosh. That's what it's supposed to be. It's just a little noise to say, hey, the printer woke up. That's all it is. But the problem was someone dove into the system and turned the speaker volume up to 11. So because of that, it legitimately sounded like a bark.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that would do it.
God.
So then, and then here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. So I fix that thing, and I tell them, hey, I turned the volume back down. And then the old people, they go, so how do we make it so all the kids don't mess that up again? You don't. I was like,
no.
some kid's going to come in and mess with it again. I can guarantee it. I don't know what to tell you. And then they say, quote, how do we keep the kids from installing the Minecraft on the computers?
The
I
mic.
don't.
I'm like,
Actually, you technically could. You could just block both things.
I
You
was like,
don't, and be glad it's not the Fertnert.
I was like,
Yes.
why is anyone installing Minecraft on these computers? They go, well, I know that I saw something video game related. I'm like, you mean the Xbox Live dashboard that's prepackaged with every single Windows 10 PC and there ain't a dang thing you can do to get it off of it? They're like, you know what? That's it. Can you get it off? No.
I mean, you can.
Did I not just say it was something that no one can do anything to get?
No,
Yeah.
you can't get that thing off of it. It's completely
can't-
integrated into the operating
Yeah.
system. You can't touch it. So it's
You
like,
can, but but you can't do it without messing up or hacking.
Right,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. So I'm just like,
But
okay, the only way anyone can ever do something with this is they have to have an Xbox account. They have to have the ability to download things from their Xbox account. And plus, this place, okay, so this place is in a place where you can't get good internet. Literally, they're using a cell phone SIM card-based Wi-Fi service. So they're literally pulling 3G internet service for this place
why?
because there is no
people.
better option. We went through everything to try and find them better options. They were rocking DSL before this, and this was 2 years ago that they made the
That's
switch
so
to 3G.
painful. Oh my god.
Yeah, and they were trying to run 10 computers running Windows 10 on a DSL connection.
How did they
Why?
even do anything on those?
They couldn't. That was the problem because I personally set up all of those 10 Windows 10 computers because they upgraded everything about 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. Before, they were like, and then when the new computers came, they're just like, nobody can get on the internet. Nobody can get on the internet. I ran a speed test. It was like 0.2 megabytes down. I'm just like,
Of course it was.
yeah, that's why you're not getting jack diddly crap, because you're trying to split a 0.2 internet connection between 10 computers. You can't do jack diddly crap with that.
God. that you just gave me like a mini aneurysm.
I know. So we're trying
see-
everything we can, minus like spending literally 20 grand in order for Google to come out and put something new in.
Oh my.
We're just
How
like,
about we just not?
no.
You
Why
see,
don't?
Glitch mentions that she almost had an aneurysm. My response to that, in regard to what you just described, I'm just like, that sounds like a bunch of numbers I don't know.
Pretty much think the next step up from AOL will.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I would.
I loved all the coasters that AOL sent us over the years.
I tell
My-
you what,
my-
man, knock AOL as much as you want. There was some great shovelware you could find on AOL. There were some
Oh, yeah, no.
good free games you could find on AOL.
Yeah.
Laugh,
My-
make fun of it, laugh at it as much as you want, but AOL, the world would not be what it is today without AOL.
Yeah.
the high school that I went to, our math teacher would use those instead of using it for the internet because they were using a different internet. They would use them to like make art, pretty much. So they made an entire fish out of those.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
I remember one time I was in high school and I had this one friend on the way to my school, right?
Yeah.
And so I would always go to his house and everything, and he had one of like the starter computers, right? Like one of like the first computers. And we made this sphere just to bounce once and just keep on looping that. Took 3 days to render it. That's how long it took to render a ball bouncing once and just doing it over and over again.
Oh man.
And then now you do it in like 5 seconds.
My computer before Nora had given me her old computer. Mine was a 10-year-old laptop that would take over 20 minutes to boot. It was Windows 7, but I preferred Windows 7 over Windows 8, so that was okay.
Everyone does.
And it couldn't play Skyrim, it was so bad. on the lowest graphical setting.
There was another thing that I remember with one of those computers, like not with the one that took 3 days to render a ball bounty. Was there's this game, it was Star Trek. I don't know if any of you guys.
Star Trek Online.
I can't remember exactly which one it was.
No, was it a point and click adventure?
Yeah, it was point and click adventure.
Oh yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking
Oh.
about. I played that one.
With the 7 floppy disks
Uh-huh.
or some odd, yeah.
No, I think I did I have that on CD? I think I had that on a CD-ROM.
Yeah, well, I had.
Oh, hold up.
7 flop-
Hold up.
7
Boredom, do you not understand what a point and click adventure is?
I mean,
That
not-
that deserves to be defined if you do not know what a point and click adventure is.
a point and click adventure is basically exactly what it sounds like. You point
Oh,
the
trust
mouse
me,
at
I
something
do.
and click
Okay.
it.
No,
Okay,
they
go
had
ahead.
I had a Star Wars point and click game back in the day. I can't remember what it was technically called. But the only thing I remember was you had this part where you beamed down to a planet, and I know I did not complete the game. But you beamed down to a planet and you were supposed to take care of these boulders using your phasers. But if you clicked them in the wrong order, you melted a rock, but it caused an avalanche and took out your red shirt amigos.
Worth
That
it.
sounds exactly like something that would happen in the show.
Yeah. That
But, okay,
exactly
so
sounds.
this one was a different point and click adventure than because I don't remember that. But so what me and my friend would do is before school we would start it. We would go to school. At lunch we would eat something. Then it would finally boot up, and then we could play it for about 15 minutes. Then we'd stop it, go back to school, finish the day, and then go and watch a movie after.
Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. All right,
It's like,
guys.
like,
Well, I
2
think
hours
I'm gonna turn in for the night. So I think I'm right before the finale of this episode of the Manderville questline, and I kind of want to be a little bit fresher before I do that. So with that in mind, we are going to finish up the stream for tonight. All y'alls are actually more than welcome to continue your discussion. You're going to bed, and I'm just starting to get up. Oh, boredom.
Oh,
It's 1:18 for me right now, so I'm going to bed.
I know. Well, boredom is on the other side of the pond, so he's
Yes.
literally on the other side of the planet.
Joy, I highly suggest may I suggest a point and click game for you to play in the future?
Sure, which one?
Actually, it's a series of them. Well, I think it's only 2. The Book of Unwritten Tales.
I've heard of those. I have played a quarter of the second one. Because it
Oh.
was a PS Plus game, so I played a little bit of it. I didn't get very far into it just because I was busy with other ones, but
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You just gotta climb.
I need to get back to Monkey Island.
dude, the Monkey Island series is one of my all-time favorites. It is so good. It is so
I
glorious.
haven't played
Yeah,
Monkey
they're-
Island in a while.
Yeah, I've played all
Good night,
of them
Fancy
now.
Pants.
All right, well, that's going to be it for me tonight. So if all y'alls want to stay in the Discord and continue chatting it up, feel free. I don't mind at all. So I will actually be on the I'll be on the bike tomorrow morning about 5:15. I think we'll actually do a workout tomorrow. We'll do a workout tomorrow. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night we'll go and try and do the end of this, portion of the Manderville quest line, and we will just continue trucking with it. So until tomorrow, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm sorry. If you are not in the Discord, you should. And I think we're actually going to raid someone tonight. Let's raid someone tonight. Who's up? We are going to raid Kaiser. We are going to raid Kaiser Hughes tonight. He is a good amigo. So if all y'alls want to copy
I think
pasta,
he's my most recent follow.
Nah, he probably is. He's in LDSG.
Yeah.
So if you want to copy pasta, the Frito Bandito raid, so we'll be able to show our love for the raid. By the way, if you are not a part of LDS Gamers, you probably should. Lots of good guys, lots of clean gaming. Pretty much find anything you want on that server. So we are going to start this raid. And thank you all so much for tuning in once again. Good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are.
There
Here we are.
And we are raiding right
I-
now. Good
I
night,
missed that
everyone.
one, I'm
Good night.
sorry.